What is up, guys? It's Smiling19 here with my review for Legend of Korra Book 3, Episodes 4 in Harm's Way, and Episode 5, The Metal Clan. Now, I do want to apologize in advance as to why I couldn't get my review out on Saturday. My laptop crashed and I had to get it fixed, and I'm just now getting it back, so I worked really hard to get this review out today. So that is why I couldn't get my review out on Saturday. But anyways, let's get started with my review. I'm going to recap both episodes, then tell you my overall rating of the two, and then give you some discussion on some of the plot threads that are going to follow out throughout the rest of the season, and then my top 10 moments. So here we go with the recap. In episode 4, in Harm's Way, Zaheer, Ghazan, and Minghua arrive to Pilai's prison and fight Zuko, Tonraq, Eska, and Desna. Minghua is able to free her fellow comrade. Pilai and the others defeat Tonraq, Zuko, and the twins and get away. In Ba Sing Se, Mako and Bolin make it to the upper ring and tell everyone that the Earth Queen secretly took the Airbenders that are popping up for an army that sole purpose was to protect the Queen. Jinora is able to locate where Kai is by projecting her spirit. Everyone plans to free the Airbenders, but Lin arrives, telling Tenzin that Zaheer and his gang of criminals have escaped from prison. Tenzin tells Korra that those criminals tried to kidnap her when she was little, revealing Tenzin's and Tonraq's true reason for keeping Korra down in the South Pole. At night, Korra, Tenzin, and everyone else free the Airbenders. All the Airbenders agree to go with Tenzin to the Northern Air Temple, and Korra goes with Lin, Mako, Bolin, and Asami to find more Airbenders. In the Metal Clan, Team Avatar learns that there has been a report of an Airbender in a town that Lin apparently knows about. Meanwhile, a bald Zaheer under a fake guise goes to the Air Temple Island in search for the Avatar. Korra, Mako, Bolin, and Asami arrive in the metal town and learn that the founder of the town is Lin's half-sister, Su Lin. Su reveals that she and her sister haven't talked in 30 years. The new Airbender is Su's daughter, Opal. At dinner, Su and Lin continue to argue, resulting in Lin to storm off. Su reveals to Korra that their mother gave them lots of freedom, but led to them fighting for their mother's attention. Back on Air Temple Island, Kai discovers that the new Airbender is Zaheer. The two fight, Kai is defeated, and Zaheer takes off with Tenzin's glider. Korra goes with Opal to an apartment where Lin is. Opal tries to talk to Lin, but Lin yells at her. Korra explodes back at Lin and leaves. Lin then sheds a tear, and then the episode ends. So, my overall rating for episode 4, I'm giving it a 9.5 because I liked the story arc, the action in this episode when they were freeing the Airbenders. However, the Metal Clan, I didn't like it that much because we had a lot of character development, new characters, we had to get to know these characters. I'm giving it a 7.5. So now on to my discussion about the things that are going to continue on throughout the rest of this season. And I'm going to start off with Zaheer's motives. We don't really know why Zaheer was trying to kidnap Korra, and that is really one of the big mysteries this season. We're still trying to figure out what Zaheer's goals are right now. There's been a lot of theories that have been spreading around online, but I'm gonna give you my prediction on what Zaheer plans to do. So it pretty much predates all the way back to Guru Lahima, this guru that Zaheer is obsessed with. So back in Guru Lahima's time, Lahima must have found some airbending trick that is connected somehow to the Avatar. So whatever Zaheer's plans are with the Avatar, it has to do something with Guru Lahima, considering that we've seen him, or at least heard his name being mentioned this season alone twice already. So he probably is a big character. As for Zaheer himself, he's probably an air acolyte or some random person that really just loves the airbender culture. But due to the fact that he was never a bender, it always pained him that he couldn't be one of the magnificent airbenders, and considering that the airbenders were extinct. Reading Guru Lahima's texts and poems, he must have found this airbending technique or airbending secret that was considered evil to the airbenders, but could help Zaheer in his purposes for evil. So we don't know much about Zaheer's motives right now. I do hope this Friday we're gonna get to know what a little bit more about his plans. I hope we get to know something in episodes 6 and 7, hopefully. And even though Zaheer's the leader, I do think that Combustion Woman would make a better leader, considering that she's been featured in the trailer a lot, and because she just looks like she could lead this team a bit better. I don't know. But now onto the Beifong family history. This is really one of the mysteries right now. Not really a mystery, really. I don't really think that we're gonna see Lin and Su Lin's fathers, and I don't think that one of their fathers is Sokka, because if you think about it, Sokka and Katara are brother and sister. Aang and Katara had children, and if Sokka had children with Toph, then that would mean that they were related, and Tenzin and Lin had a relationship back then. So I don't really think it's Sokka. I bet it's just two random people, probably twins. It would be more explainable if they were twins, considering that Toph can't see, so she wouldn't know who she was making children with. But hopefully in the next episode we learn more about Beifong and her family. I'm betting that her scar has something to relate to her bad history with her sister. So in the next episode, which is titled Old Wounds, I do hope that we get to know a little bit more. And for Toph, who knows where she is? I mean, I would be really excited if she came back this season, but I really don't care about Toph. I mean, I do like Toph, but I don't really care about if she's gonna appear this season in Legend of Korra. And now on to Earth Kingdom War. I do think that the Earth Queen wasn't kidding when she said that if Korra disobeys her, then it's an act of war. I do think that we're gonna see the Earth Kingdom, either try to take back Republic City, their Earth Kingdom territory land, or do something else relating to the Airbenders. Probably have an all-out war with the Airbenders, try to extinct them like the Fire Nation did back in Sozin's time. But I don't know. I don't think that it's going to be a big deal. It's probably just going to be our plot B story, our secondary plot. You have Team Avatar facing off with Zaheer and his gang of criminals, and then you've got this Airbender versus Earth Kingdom War. Now onto my top 10 moments, starting off with number 10, the dinner with Beifong. This was a really awkward moment for Lin and a very uncomfortable position she was in. But I really like how Varric just came out of nowhere saying he's doing business with Su Lin. I don't think he's going to be a major threat this season. It was just probably something to throw in there, like to tell us where did Varric end up, because he was such a fan favorite last season. Number 9, playing fetch. Back when, the beginning of episode 5, when Korra or Lin and Naga were trying to play fetch, and then Lin just destroys the ball with her metal bending. Number 8, Bolin, she's not my type. Bolin has had a lot of weird romances. He went from Korra to Eska to Ginger, and now he's on to some normal girl, and he just says that she's not his type. So it was really weird. And then Mako is just like telling him that his type is dumb movie star or psycho vice princess. Number 7, Bolin's summary. Back when he returned from the lower ring back up to the upper ring, telling Korra and Asami where he's been and what the Earth King was up to. Number 6, the banana. When Bolin, Asami, Mako, Korra, and everybody was meeting one of Su Lin's children, the artician, talking about harmonic convergence. Number 5, Be the Leaf. This is a great callback to the first season, back when Korra was learning airbending, and she wasn't really good at it, and then everybody was just Milo was telling her to be the leaf. So it was a really great callback. Number 4, Police Prison Break. Number 3, Korra learns the truth. This was a really indulging moment. I really didn't expect Korra to learn about Zaheer this episode, considering that they're still in the Earth Kingdom episode, but I guess it goes along with the plot. And when Tenzin was telling Korra about who stopped these criminals, I was surprised when he said Chief Sokka. I bet when Sokka retired as the councilman of Republic City, he probably became chief of the Southern Water Tribe. Number 2, Zaheer versus Kaya. And my number one moment, Team Avatar frees the Airbenders. This was a really exciting moment. There was a moment before they started freeing everybody when Jinora was outside of the compound, and then she was like, "I'm not alone," and then everybody's just behind those two prison guards. So it was a really funny moment. So anyways, that's it for my review. Come back Saturday for my review for episode 6, Old Wounds, which is going to be the conclusion of this Beifong family story arc, and episode 7, Original Airbenders, when we get a new story arc, which is probably going to focus on the very first Airbenders or the Airbenders of Avatar Aang's time. So be sure to check that out. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where I'll be posting updates on some things relating to Legend of Korra, Arrow, The Flash, Gotham, etc. So be sure to check that out. Links are in the description below, and there will be an annotation on the screen. Subscribe to my main channel, Jedi450, for video fandoms. Subscribe here for more Legend of Korra Book 3 reviews. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.